Terrorsaur? I thought he got freshly boiled into a nice Terminator 2 soup. Many of the Predecons could be looked at as the version of Starscream in the group, but none has the same mannerisms more than Terrorsaur. This slick and slimy beast is usually coming across opportunities to potentially take over Megatron, even though it never really works. This is perhaps the last figure released for the War for Cybertron trilogy, as it came out during the Kingdom Amazon exclusive Golden Disc collection, with a box featuring 1/4 of the disc art. In the story, he came back to a dimension between dimensions. Terrorsaur transforms into some sort of pterodactyl after scanning some bones. I know it's not the most accurate or cleanest thing, but it's the animal version of a jet, so kibble is just a requirement, especially when it takes the engineering of Eraser. And listen, I know the chest isn't part of the back, but I'm not bothered. I think the texture of the wings is nice, I like the spots on the back, and the weird curvy shape of the angry face, painted with a yellow beak, white teeth, and green eyes with pupils. Head rotates with an up and down joint and moving jaw. The wings can adjust as long as the ends don't pop off, and the feet move, but I had to tighten the ball joint. The gun can plug either under the wings or on the side of the leg for storage. I guess he can just chew the disc? I think it's fine, it works with the other Kingdom or Legacy figures based on the show, and I kinda like the freakish messed up head design. Robot mode. I don't care what anyone says, I think this is a good look for Terrorsaur, aside from the head that just plops on the back, but the cape looks cool. I mean, at this budget, how are they gonna tuck it in the arms? It's big, but I'm getting an Animal Seeker combo from this, so he's going full Starscream. I like the colors here too. I don't mind the breakup in Buzzworthy, but the silver highlights really work against the red, especially behind the scaly chest. I think the rest of the design is fair, the spots on the chest is a nice touch, and what's with the crotch flap? Terrorsaur certainly terrorized the neighborhood. I like the head sculpt itself, with the smug grin of a guy who farted in a crowded elevator and left. What I don't like is the flat gray face. Even if it's not incorrect, it just hides the yellow painted eyes. Did someone say articulation? Ball joint ahead, shoulders out and in forward to back rotation below, elbow bend, waist rotation, hips out and in forward to back rotation below, knee bend, and ball joint feet. Posability seems fine, a lot of the joints are solid enough, but yeah, I recommend tightening the feet, so glad I did. Here's him with the rest of the Golden Disc collection. He seems slightly outnumbered. Let's take a look at the accessories. Hidden behind the cardboard insert was a small paper bag with these spikes I suggest leaving on the arms. He also comes with the blaster painted in gunmetal with a tab on the side for storage, with a blast port. Nah, I lied, that's not a blast port, but I'm pretty sure you thought it was at some point. There's portholes in the legs, hands, and arms, but none can port the Canadian loony. This is the Golden Disc Sounds of Earth. Also included in the arc, I guess he can hold it on the side and on the back. They're always watching. For the Amazon side story, this was the main villain of the line, which is okay, but since he's an exclusive, there was some panic buying, especially considering this was a Predecon needed for the main Beast Wars cast. So glad they made a toy color version for a second run. That being said, I prefer this to keep up with the more animated style. The Beast mode isn't perfect with the kibble, and the robot leaves a lot to the side, but is it enough to bother me? Not really. Special thanks to Larry Arts Productions who sent this, I appreciate it. You make Rodan disappointed, and that's saying something.
AllSpark TV. Now that's just prime.